following is a series of drills that are variations of the Dirty Dancing drills invented by senior international coach Don McCauley, who posited that maximal emphasis on ankle extension was not ideal for the lifting of barbells in a snatch or clean. The motions shown here bear very close resemblance to a jump. However, traditional jumps for height or distance exclude the involvement of an implement, one that is often heavy and must be manipulated into a catch position either overhead or on the shoulders. These toeless jumps better demonstrate the balance and directive force necessary for successful snatches, cleans, and jerks. And while they may appear silly, this is the essence of extension, or the finish in the Olympic lifts, and the foundation of their successful execution. The athlete will begin by using either a platform or plates or some sort of elevated platform to position their toes so that they are not in contact directly with the floor. The ball of the foot, however, is directly in contact with the floor, with only the toes hanging off. They will then perform a quarter squat with an upright torso and the eyes on the horizon. With these knees and hips bent, they will perform a simple jump that will not have excessive ankle extension or plantar flexion, as it's more commonly known in athletic performance. A close-up shows that the toes are clearly off. The athlete resets each time before the jump to find their position of balance. It is not necessary that these are perfect jumps of any kind, just that the feeling is demonstrated. These first jumps are purely for feeling and for the setup. We will see that these progress in going from just a jump to now jumping and an emphasis on landing as quickly as possible. In weightlifting, it is pivotal that the athlete returns to the floor as quickly as possible after their final extension and acceleration of the barbell, so they can begin preparing to receive it. Any delay in this process it will significantly increase their incidence of failure to make the lift. After a full and complete extension, a fast return to the earth into a catch position that will hopefully resemble what would be the catch position either a snatch or a clean. You begin with a narrower jumping stance, or perhaps pulling stance if using a barbell, and move the feet into a slightly wider squatting stance. Ideally, the feet will move directly outwards, but it is very common for them to move slightly backwards so that the athlete can have the full support of their foot when landing. Now we progress to the jump and squat. So it's just a further evolution from the jump and land, where these toeless jumps are performed. Direction is changed immediately. The feet return to the earth as quickly as possible into the catch or receiving position, and the athlete has retreated the hips into the bottom of a squat. It's also very commonplace for the athlete to move their hands up to allow for balance or to simulate having a barbell in their hands. Whatever improves the ability to mentally perceive and relate this to actually doing the lift. These are useful for sets of 5 to 10 repetitions to drill in before beginning your session for the day, to work on your balance and timing and feeling. And that is the toes off jumps from the Dirty Dancing drills by Don McCauley. We hope they help your training and lead to more successful snatches, cleans, and jerks.